guess that's okay. So I wanted to talk today about some products I do not like, and they're way, way better alternatives. So let's get started. First up is the Boscia BB Cream. I thought the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer was the worst product I've ever tried in my life, and I'm not exaggerating. I think that's absolutely awful. This is almost as bad as that, if not equally as bad. I don't think it's worse, but it is just as bad. It's a BB cream with sunscreen. If you ever tried the Laura Mercier one and you hated it, this is exactly the same. Oh my god. So we'll see if it captures on camera. I don't know. So you blend it in, or you attempt to blend it in, and I don't know if you can really see what it's doing, but it never goes into your skin. It'll settle on the top. It'll skim. You can't see it. I'm sorry. It'll skim over like stuff, but never settle into your face. You will feel it on top of your face all day long. You will be struggling to blend it in because it seems like the oil or whatever, it says it's oil free, but it feels oily, and it feels like there's oil in it that never really blends together with the other ingredients. Like, it constantly is trying to separate itself from your face, and I absolutely hate it. I don't like it. It doesn't work. I just don't like anything about it. It stays separated on your face. It stays where you could feel it. It's gross. 1,000 times better alternative is the Dr. Jart BB. This is a BB cream that I got in a box or something like that, in a sample, I guess about this big. No, the sample I got of the Dr. Jart was probably this, about that big. And I fell in love with one use. I used up the whole thing, like cut it open and everything. Went and bought this one. It's amazing. I think there's only 2 shades though. 2 shades maybe. This is the light to medium shade. It's SPF 45 sunscreen. It goes on almost kind of gray. Like, it's weird. So you can see that. It looks really deep. I do have it on today, and I don't know if you can tell, it matches my skin very well. I absolutely freaking love this. It doesn't smell like sunscreen at all. You cannot, even though it's SPF 45, you can't smell it at all. Blends in amazing. It gives you the coverage that a normal BB cream doesn't. Like, this is kind of a way better, I would say, medium coverage. It's amazing. I absolutely love this. Would definitely recommend it over any other BB cream, especially this gross one from Boscia. Yuck. Move on. Okay. The next fail are the L'Oreal Silkaseam powder eyeliner pens. I have 2 of them here. You wouldn't be able to tell they're different shades because they don't say anything on them about the shade. You just assume they're both black. So what they are, I'll put that in there. It is a little sponge tip, and if you look in the right light, you can see the little spongy thing in there, and the product's inside the lid. So it's just a spongy, like, cream eyeshadow. It's pretty pigmented, but it stays exactly where you put it. You'll try to blend it out and it will not move. Like, it'll smear around, but it'll stay in that same, like, general spot you put it. And it's so hard to work with. Like, can you see that first line I put there is still there? If you're trying to put this on your eye, on your lash line, and then blend it out, it's gonna stick, it's gonna dry immediately. It's so hard to blend and to work with. I do not like these at all. Do not recommend. Way better alternative to the cream eyeshadow sticks are the ones from The Balm. It's their Batter Up shadow sticks. I have these 2 here in the shades Pinch Hitter and Shut Out. These are really good. This one I use quite often. You can put it on straight from the stick. It blends out nice. It is pigmented, but not overly. They look nice. They're not going to get patchy. As well as the one from number 7. It's their Stay Perfect Shade and Define eyeshadow sticks. These are just as good. This one's really cool. It has a lot of glitter in it. Yeah, I would definitely recommend almost any other shadow sticks over these. These are not good. Next up is a single eyeshadow. So I bought all of these Maybelline Expert Bar eyeshadows when they were re-promoting them. Depotted all of them, have them in my little tin right there. This one's the worst though. I didn't even depot it because I was like, I don't even want to keep it. It's the one called Gold School. I don't know if you can see all of that chunk around there, but it is like just the powderiest, ugh, chunkiest, grossest eyeshadow ever. Whenever I see a formula like this, I'm like, why didn't they just leave it out of the line instead of continuing to produce it and waste their money? Just leave it out. No one will even know you made a really bad eyeshadow. Anyway, it looks so good. When you swatch it, you're like, oh yeah, that's a really awesome like gold. It'd be a nice accent shade. Can you see it? Can you see it? Not really. Anyway, it looks awesome. It looks like it'd be a really nice accent shade, some glitter on the inner corner. It falls everywhere. Not only does it make a giant mess when you're trying to get it out of the pan, it'll fall everywhere. All over. Somehow it's in your hair. You don't know how it got there. It's crazy. This is awful. Way better alternative. Where did I put it? Hold on. I think I forgot to get it out. Did I? Hold on. Let me set you down right there. And we're back. Sorry about the brief intermission. This is way better. It's from Kat Von D. It is the Thrasher single eyeshadow. If you want a single eyeshadow that's going to do you right every single time, it is this one. It has almost like a rusty kind of, I don't want to say green, but it's like a darker kind of gold color. It's beautiful. You can use this with a ton of different brushes with your finger. It's never going to let you down. It never has fallout. It's really, really good. Definitely recommend that over the Maybelline. It is more pricey, but I'd rather pay a better price for a product that is never going to let me down. I can reach for it anytime. I can use my fingers, any kind of brush. There's no fallout. It's like dependable, not necessarily just like something that's $2, $3, and then it never works right. I'd rather just pay up the money, use this. It's never going to let you down. It's awesome. So next up is mascara. I absolutely hated this CoverGirl Total Tease. I didn't hate it. I did do a video on it, and it's not the worst mascara ever. It's just way too much work for like mediocre results, and it's just like bleh. So it looks like this. In case you haven't seen it yet, it has bristles only on the bottom part, and this weird little brush tip right here. I did get the blue one. It's unremarkable in my opinion. If you want to try a drugstore mascara, go for L'Oreal. I have tried almost every L'Oreal mascara. I try all the new ones, and they've never let me down. L'Oreal definitely has mascara. Like, they know what to do with mascara. It's awesome. And if you want to try a blue mascara like the Total Tease, definitely go for the Voluminous Carbon Black. It is a true blue. It will show up on your lashes. I love this one. And if you want something like the Total Tease, that is a rubber bristle wand. Rubber bristles, kind of short, spaced out bristles. Definitely go for the L'Oreal Voluminous Feline. Rubber bristles, they're kind of spaced out. It's going to give you a nice effect on your lashes, but not a lot of work. You're not going to have to just coat after coat after coat like the Total Tease. I did not like that one. Next up is some blush. No, let's talk about these lip glosses first. So the Too Faced Sweet Peach Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss, I don't like this. The weird smell alone. I kept hearing people say this smells like cough medicine, or just smells like it's too artificial, which it's definitely an artificial smell. I don't get the cough syrup scent, but it's just gross. You put it on your lips, it gets in your mouth, it's so yucky. Also this one from Sephora, it's their Sephora brand. This one too, just the smell, like why do they have to put this gross chemical smell in these glosses? I don't know, they just don't work for me. Way better lip glosses, in my opinion, are the Plexi glosses from Makeup Forever. This is a smaller one. This is really good. It's definitely kind of the same shade family as that peach one. Actually, they look very close. Now that I look at them, I didn't even realize it. I would definitely recommend the Makeup Forever over the Too Faced any day. It's way better. The applicator is really good. You pop it out. It has the perfect amount of gloss on here. It's like a little scoop almost. It goes on nice. It's really wet looking, really glossy. No chemical scent or taste or anything like that. That's way better of a gloss. And as a way better gloss, in my opinion, as well, are the glosses from number 7. This is the Gloss Shine. This one's awesome too. This one has a smell of almost like flowers or something, like perfume, but not alcohol. Like, I can't describe the smell on this. It's unlike anything I've ever smelled in my life on a lip gloss. Normally lip glosses have that fake vanilla smell. This just smells nice and like light. It's so good. Anyway, looks like this. Really good gloss. Goes on well. It's not overly pigmented. If you don't like your gloss to like have a lot of pigment to it, this is a really good one. The next disgusting product, oh my god, is this Grande Lips Hydrating Lip Plumper. This is the second one I've got from the Sephora Play Box. And I hate this. I absolutely hate this. I feel confident saying that. I'm sorry if you love this, but yuck. How do you like it? Please tell me how. It's a hydrating lip plumper. This smells absolutely awful. Ugh. It smells like so many chemicals, and it tastes just as bad. It tastes like poison. Like you get it in your mouth. It's so bad. It tastes and burns. It feels awful. Like you just want to like throw up or brush your teeth. Oh my god. It's absolutely awful. Doesn't do anything for your lips either. If you're looking for a really gentle kind of plumper that's not gonna... This one says actually to use twice a day for 30 days to get best results. Not in a million years. The Sexy Mother Pucker Glosses from Soap & Glory. Really gentle, stimulant. You'll feel them buzzing your lips a little bit. It makes your lips look plumper. It's a really good gloss. It's super sticky. It stays there all day. Doesn't have a poison smell or taste. And I absolutely love this gloss. Last thing. Wait, two more things I want to talk about. Blushes. These are from e.l.f. This is Mellow Mauve. I think these are their dollar blushes. They look just like this. This one's called Mellow Mauve, and this one is called Twinkle Pink. These are two of the worst blushes I've ever used, and I am not a blush snob. I will try anything. Blush is one of my favorite aspects of makeup. These are so patchy. I was hoping so bad to like these, because I'm like, they're $1? Like, that's amazing. I will totally buy all of these if they're amazing. They're patchy. They're patchy. They're hard to use. They're hard to blend. They don't go on well. Not worth $1. Like, I would never buy those again. If you're looking for a cheap drugstore blush, definitely go for Wet n Wild. These ones I think are $2.99, and the shades are pretty similar. This one's called Twinkle Pink, and this one is called Pearlescent Pink, and they're in the same shade family. They do have that peach base with that little sparkle in the background. Wet n Wild, way, way better. Not only in my opinion, but tons of people love those blushes. And this other one from Wet n Wild is called Rosé Champagne. It looks very similar to the Mellow Mauve from e.l.f. Way better, in my opinion. Wet n Wild all the way. And I think that is it. The last thing I want to talk about is not the dangers of, but I fall into this trap all the time, and I regret it every single time. Walgreens always puts out these limited edition, licensed, cheap sets, and right now they're redoing the Wonder Woman one, even though last time Wonder Woman set came out, I remember putting it on clearance. Nobody bought it. They brought it out again, of course, because the movie's coming out, and they're like, let's push out that ugly junk again. Maybe someone will buy it. I bought this. It's from the Disney Walgreens collaboration, whatever, Cinderella one. And I hate it. It smells like poison. Like the plastic on the lid and the powder all over here just smells like a swimming pool. Like, awful. The product is not any better. It literally is a waste of money. Like, literally a waste of money. It's awful. Don't fall into the trap of seeing these cute things at Walgreens, because right now they're bringing out the Wonder Woman one again. They had a Barbie one. They had Aladdin. They've literally had everything. They're all the exact same cheap products. They don't work. They're not pigmented. They don't do anything. You're buying it for the packaging. Try not to fall into the hype. I buy a lot of stuff for packaging as well, and I don't usually regret it. But this is just cheap junk I will never use. Don't do it. Resist. You must resist. Anyway, that's it. Is that it? That's it. No! Oh my god, there's one more. I'm so sorry. This is from Pacifica. It's a Dreamy Cover Bare Face Serum Foundation. I have never disliked a product from Pacifica. This is one of the worst things they've ever made. I literally wonder why they still make it. This is in the shade Light Medium. It only comes in 2 shades, Light Medium and the Medium Deep. Both of them are terrible. The shades are awful. So you pump it, you shake it, because it's really, really watery. and you pump out a tiny little bit, really, really watery as you can see, which is not a bad thing. But OMG, I'm hoping you'll be able to see what this does on camera. So as you're blending this into your face, you are going to feel so mad because it's never going to blend into your face. It's just like that Boscia BB cream where it starts separating from itself, like the product starts separating on your face. You're never going to bring it back together. It's just absolutely awful. And the shades are so bad because there's only 2. It never blends in. It never settles. You're going to feel wet oil, grease on your face all day. It's so terrible. If you want a lightweight, not necessarily serum based, but a really lightweight, nice coverage foundation, definitely check out the CoverGirl Vitalist. I have been absolutely loving this thing, and I would highly recommend this over a lot of foundations actually, but definitely over the Pacifica, and it's half the price. I think this was $22 or $24, and it's terrible. Definitely check out something like this. Way, way better in my opinion. That's it. Video, really, really long, 16 minutes. Ooh. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you in another one. Goodbye.